Hi guys, so today I'm gonna tell you how to make a good decoration. So yeah, if you want to make a good feature-worthy level, I recommend you some tricks. So for my example, I guess I would do this one. But here's a quick tip. You can, explore around the editor, find the stuff, find leaves, whatever you want, and use it to make really good levels. So, yeah, there's so many variations of good levels because they can have different details. They can have like a puzzle piece level, a puzzle level, I guess, or something else. You know, you can have so many things. But today, there's so many things. Like, why would you think that you can just, make something like this, a puzzle piece, then make more stuff like this? You know, you can make a different variation of things. Okay. For an example, I can get you like a puzzle piece thing, and you can name it different. Okay, look. So, imagine you're making like a puzzle piece. You can make different variations of things, and your puzzle pieces. So basically like that. You can have a lot of things, but today I am going to show you one type of them. In my example, I think you can like do something like this. Look, you first find this stuff, then you get it and make a structure with it. Yeah, like this mostly. So this thing might seem pretty dumb right now, but it's not. So yeah, look. After getting a thing like this, can do stuff like this. So after you get your first layer, grab it and make it color. No, let's do brown. Make it color brown. So to make it brown, you need to go to color orange, then go down and like select a brownish color. Yeah, like that. But except now you need to do it to the detail. Yeah. Got a level like this, That's not really the type of brown that I wanted, but yeah, a type of brown like this. Now you get this block and fill up the inside. This you can go to color 3, go back to orange, and just make a darker version of both. Oh my god, okay. So, yeah, something like this. And then you can make a little detail. Like, go to here, get a skeleton, rotate him in any way, then like give him Make color, like something like that, I don't know. Or you can make like a sign, like with a happy face right there. So yeah, there's a lot of ways of doing this. So yeah, you can just, get any type of detail. Well, if you do not find anything, that's okay. You just have your detailed block right here. But the only problem with this is that this is not feature worthy. Now, to make it a little more feature worthy, go to here, like, I don't know, get a background like this. Now, here's a smart way, copy it, then go to here and paste it. Now go to here again, copy and paste. Now you have that. Next, select, for example, this background and or this one. Yeah. Now this looks more like a better level, but there's only one problem. Because when you play it has the Stereo Madness song, and this thing is passable. We do not need that. So go back here. You can just, get your outline. Get it. Give that group 1. Now copy it everywhere. Okay, now this thing might look way dumber, but look, now go behind the starting line and put an alpha trigger set to group ID 1. Now everything will be invisible, and now it's possible, but there's another problem. This is not a level, and now the level is impossible. Like, what? How are you supposed to beat this? Like, bro, this is impossible. Well, I mean, you can do like well, yeah, this thing is impossible. Like, what the heck? Now, I guess you can just select all of that, copy and paste it, do something like this. Okay, I have no idea if this is feature worthy. Well, it's worth to have a shot. Okay, we have something like this now. Now we'll go to the start game mode and select the ball. And now, I don't know, I guess you can, like, put a amount of spikes. Like, get this spike, because this spike, you can color it. And do something like this. Make the base that and the detail this. So, yeah. You get that spike. Now you do that again. So yeah, now you've got something like this. And after you got this, you just make a playable level. Yeah. And how do you make a playable level, you might ask? Do not ask me. You just make like whatever thing you want. This does not include me. You can just make your own type, your own gameplay, whatever you want. Like, what? And something that you gotta do is something like this. It's impossible to. Okay. yeah, something like that. Okay, so yeah, something like that. So yeah, you do something like this, and then nobody knows that this trigger exists, but it's the mode trigger. You get it right here, Then you edit object, get free mode, and touch trigger. Then you copy it, and copy it. Yeah, now we've got something like this. And whatever this thing does, is that now, yep, now there's no thingy up there. So that'll give you a big advantage, but this level is still impossible because of the spike on top. Put a gravity portal like this to make this thing playable. So yeah.
Oh.
So yeah. Alright. Okay. So while you make this, you can just, I don't know. There's nothing this. Okay, so this includes you can make whatever gameplay you want. Just make sure of one thing. Do not make a dumb gameplay or a repetitive thing. Make good and different gameplay stuff. You make like a, I don't know what. I have no idea what to make right here, but copy and paste that. Okay, so one of the most iconic GD things is how you do it, something like this. Look, this is one of the most iconic things that you can ever do. So, I recommend you to do it. Stuff like this. And, after you finish your gameplay, like this, after you finish it, make sure that there's no impossible jumps. And yeah. Then you basically got a good level. But there's one thing to do with this. Not make any swag roads possible, which you can do by just, getting rid of the swag roads like this. Get rid of. Yes. Okay. So like this. And to make it faster, you can get one of the spikes, then copy them here. Now you will infinitely have that same spike. Okay, then after you get this, there's still one thing you need to do. And no, it's not make the level longer. If you listen, the song is still Stereo Madness. Like, what? We don't need Stereo Madness. Because Stereo Madness is the worst level ever. So, you can either, fix the impossible jumps. But that's not really it. That's not what you need to do here. Well, you do need to fix, like, the impossible jumps. Just because like, they're impossible. And it's gonna annoy the player a lot. You also need to take a listen and see that the song is still Stereo Madness. You need to select another song with your thing. Like, you can choose a random song. Like, oh, okay, maybe you can use the Fat Rat Windfall. I don't know. Based on the type of your gameplay, choose your song. It does not really matter which one you choose, but except choose a good one for your level. So yeah. And do not ask me, when you make your level, make it more. Make it more, bro. All you need to do is, after this, you just got a level, then, just make it for a few hours, make it a good level. Do not ask me why for a few hours, just creators. They usually take a lot of time on their levels. I don't know. And just make something that's good. Like, not a dumb gameplay thing. Okay. So after you made your level, yeah, that's basically it. You just make a super long level, public it, and it'll be pretty good. So yeah, bye guys.